What is this? We'll play this first, but after that I want to see what we're going to continue to build. Mob maze. Okay. Mark is red. Close. Okay, we're in a mob maze. Okay. Whoa! Hey, I'm tiny! I'm tiny! Where's it? Okay, that's where we start. How do we get to the start of this thing? I kind of want to see what this is all about. Boink, boink. Let's go! Yo, Raider. Oh wow, I'm not used to having that there. I changed the location of the speech thing. Alright, what are we doing? We're tiny. Oh, the game begins. Okay, 35 seconds. We might as well play this and after that we'll do the game and we'll continue the build. Not much, to be honest. Tomorrow I go to my doctor. I go to a doctor, so that's going to be interesting. I might make this a smaller stream. What's this all here? Oh, wardrobe. Okay. The game has started. Okay, I kind of want to just follow what these guys are up to first. Boing, 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 boing. I'm gonna boing, boing. I wish I could. Well, we could do one right now if you really want to. Oh wait, I see what we're doing now. I forgot that this is amazing. We're actually meant to be doing this. Okay. Ow! I'm guessing this is where we gotta go. Delve deeper into the maze. There's a oh god! I could have got a little chest there. I saw. Oh god! What did I just stand on? I'm doing a Q&A when I hit 100 subscribers. Oh, that's cool. Did I don't... Are you aware with the news that's going on around my channel? I made a post where people can ask questions. Oh, okay, that's cool. In a very short amount of time, maybe about 3-4 days or so, I'm gonna start making videos on YouTube. Hey, what's in the chest? The way forward has been unlocked. Okay. Hey, there's a massive chest in here. Can I jump in it? You actually can't jump in it. I'm not quitting, dude. Why do people think I'm quitting? I'm not quitting. By all means, I'm not quitting. Oh god, run ended because I died. By all means, I'm not ending. I think you need to learn the full story. There's a video on my channel saying, yeah, I'm not making videos anymore. That's different to me quitting. I never said I was gonna quit. What am I doing now? Oh god, I thought for a second I was in the belly of a beast, but I'm not. Okay. No, dude. You need to understand the full story. Do you want me to just tell you the full story? Alright. Yeah, that plan was really cool, but now I'm working on a new, bigger project. Alright, long story. I'll give you the long story short. I had a seizure a few weeks ago, and we have no idea what caused it. We want to stop by any means to do anything. Well, of course. So stress is another thing that causes seizures, and nothing is more stressful to me than making videos. So, I am stopping making videos, but I am going to continue to stream. Does that make more sense now? Streaming and YouTube Shorts are a lot more manageable than making videos. What does that be, Pa? Like, I got a video coming out in about a week's time called An End of an Era. You will see that video. Make sure you watch it if you want to know what the full story is. And there will also be a video coming out in 2 days' time about what happened with my seizure, okay? Exactly. So now you understand a bit more about the story? Do you understand why I have to quit the YouTube videos? It's all good now. You don't need to worry about anything. I'm not quitting YouTube by any means. Alright, cool. It's good that you understand. Now I'm going to work on this. This is the next big project I'm working on. I didn't really want to build this today. I didn't really want to do this. I was trying to procrastinate and stop. I'm not trying. Anyway, okay, you know what we're going to do? Actually, we're going to change this. We're going to go from here, I think, and we're going to make this like an entrance. Hell no. But I might delete another channel that I had before and just focus on this one being a streaming channel. I have a channel called not GLA, Gaming Lab Live. I used to have GLA, but I deleted it. And then I think we'll go around here like that. I think we only need to make one room really, and then once we've made this one room, we could just copy and paste it completely all the time. Now, how do we make this even? This is all 5. This is about 7. So I need to make this up. So I need to go here. I have before. I already have done a Fortnite stream. I'm just not planning on another one anytime soon. Alright. Now, how do we make this into like a luxury shop kind of thing? I think we could use these, potentially. I have, yes. And we'll go like that, and then do the same thing again, but parallel here. I'm more of a Minecrafter, dude. I don't really like Fortnite that much. Alright. How do I make this work? Okay, we're gonna go for this one. Alright. I'm gonna see how we can make this work. Well, it's a good thing I'm not really a fan of Fortnite now, isn't it? Now, we'll put maybe some chests in the background. Maybe we should build more than one type of place. More than one type of shop. I know what I want to do. I think that's alright, and then maybe we could put another one like right here or something. We've got to build this shop today, and I want to build like a few of them, maybe a few different styles. It doesn't have to be a particular theme, I'm just wanting to build these things to get them out of the way. Now, this could be another place where we could put... I'm gonna need some more blocks. I've never met any YouTubers, mate. I don't have any YouTubers. Speaking of which, I need to subscribe to another YouTube channel though. Okay. But how about we redesign that question? Okay. How about we say, who would be the one YouTuber I'd want to meet? Right? That sounds like a better question. How about maybe... I'm not really into a lot of YouTubers right at the moment. But I'd say, before I deleted YouTube, I would say maybe TGG. He's a GTA YouTuber. Okay. Alright, now we put the wall there. And then we put... How do we make a cashier register? I don't think there's a way to do it, right? You know, I have an idea. I think I have an idea. I just hope it'll work. I haven't tried this before, so this is completely new. Let's see. We need a slab like this. We need a... Oh, it works! Oh my god! Okay. And then we can put like another one over here. And then we put another one right in the middle. Something like this. I got so many good ideas, okay? I'm going to put a gold ingot in here and hope for the best. There we go, gold ingot. And we're going to put a gold ingot as a way of saying pay in gold. By the way, 1 hour ago, I watched your video Try Not to Laugh challenge. It was hilarious. Oh, I completely forgot about that video, to be honest. Okay. It's a cool... I have had some fun times making videos, but it is stressful. So I'm done making videos, so... Yeah. Oh, God. Wrong way. I want this to go this way. What do you think of Minecraft, by the way? And then... Yeah. So... Okay, next thing I'm going to do is put this into a closed store. But I still don't know what I could do for other stores. Maybe you could do a jewelry store as well. And we could put like a bunch of them in different spots. I have so many ideas, but I want to build at least 4 different shops. But I don't know what to do. And they can't be food shops at all. They've got to be different themes all across. That's what I'm thinking of doing. If we can do that and then just do a copy and paste kind of thing, that'd be pretty cool. That is my plan. If I can make 3 of them, that'd be great. Alright, now let's go back to what I was actually doing. I've been procrastinating for too long. Let's go to armor. We need leather. You know what? Why don't we just put... I think we'll just do no, we'll do a diamond. Diamond and gold look the best, so we'll go diamond and gold. And maybe iron too. And then 1, 2, and then I lost track of count here. And then I think it's gold boots I need. Yep. Alright, we should be alright now. You should make a statue of your Minecraft character doing a cool pose. Do you really think I'm able to build something like this? You're probably thinking about the cow statue I built a little while back, right? Alright, we'll put this into like a section for... Put this into a section for that. I mean, I guess if I could build a yacht, I guess I could build a statue of me, right? Well, I'm probably the only one you've met. Oh god, okay. Let's get that ammo if I want. I just got a lot of cool ideas. Do you want to know what I'm going to build after this thing? Because this thing is going to take me ages. I might as well tell you what I'm going to build after this. Alright, we'll do the helmets next. This is going to take me months to build. I'll say that now. This is going to take me months. That's why I've been procrastinating. I didn't really want to build this for a long time. So, yeah. Alright, we'll go gold. Oh god, not that. Okay, we need the helmet. We'll go. Come on, man, really? Gold, 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 and gold. And then we need diamond, diamond, diamond. Oh god, oh god, oh god. No, we'll put that diamond back to how it was. Ow, poo. There you go. Okay. Okay, now we'll do the leggings, I think. We need diamond leggings too. We just need it to look nice, that's all. So we're going to do the diamond leggings here. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go to the golden leggings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then do the diamond ones now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you my build idea. Oh, that's a pretty cool idea. That'd be a pretty cool idea, but I'm not that great at building, and that would involve redstone. I'm not really good at redstone. I'm only good at building, well, buildings. So, yeah, the next build I have in mind is actually going to be a mansion, you know, because GTA Online had an update for mansions, so, you know, that's kind of what I'm thinking there. Build a mansion next, and then the next one after that will probably be a theme park based around the Nether, which is a really cool idea. Alright, we're getting somewhere, but I still need to put one more set of things in here. So what could we maybe put inside here that's kind of related to... It's kind of hard to decide. Maybe we could do saddles, harnesses, and maybe the tortoise shell. We could do another shop similar to this, but build it for... Nah, I don't want weapons, so we're not going to do weapons. Alright, let's see what we could do. I think we're gonna go... Oh god. Oh. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Alright, what now? We could put maybe... We should definitely put some. We should definitely put the turtle shell. We should put these two in there as well. But we'll do my favorite color, obviously. Okay, I guess we're gonna do this one now. And then harnesses up here. Perfect. It looks pretty good. I think this looks pretty good so far. For a nice simple little shop, it's gonna work. Okay, next I think we'll build this all the way up, and then I think what we'll do is we'll just copy and paste it. Or we could build another one exactly like it, and then put it over here, and then I don't know. I have no ideas for 4 different things. That's gonna be a hard thing to build. That's what she said. I have no idea. What am I gonna do? I said to myself, I wanted this to be a big one. And considering most of this is going to be covered anyway, because we're going to have like 2 different staircases, I think. We're going to have one going out that way to get to the next floor, and then we're going to have another one going this way going to the next floor. Yeah. We've had a lot of extra jokes on this channel for a while now, man. I think we're going to go a bit higher. Yeah, we're going to go a bit higher. But how high do we want to go is the question. I mean, I guess it depends how big I want this thing to be. Yeah. There's another joke there for you. You want to say it? Okay, I guess we're going to go to a couple more higher. That's fine. Okay, this is going to look really weird, but I guess it was. That's what she said. Okay, anyway, besides the point. I'm trying to focus on this build, so let's hope we can get this, at least one of them built today. That'd be really cool if we could get one of these done. Okay, I'm thinking for this next part, I think we'll just cover the whole thing with just this. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and then do that, and then I think the best thing to do here might be to just cover this up, just like that. And I think all we have to do is just I mean, a lot of things on the cruise ship when I went on had a lot of clothing stores. I could just leave this and just make it be a clothes shopping section, but then there was also cafes there as well. Maybe we could do something related to a cafe in another shop or something like that. It's hard. Decisions, it's hard to make. I gotta make some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. That, I guess that kind of works. Don't worry, it'll look a lot better when the thing is actually done. I think what I need to do now is I need to get some sort of light in there. Let's see what we could do. I think we'll just get the classic torch out, I think, for this one. That's what. Okay, that's good. And then just go up to the top. Okay. Nice, and same thing on this corner, even though you can't really see anything, so I'm just going to put some like in here. Okay, kind of works. I like the moodiness and the lights, and you can't really see much of the torches. I guess that works kind of, right? Alright, next we'll do a cafe, I think. I'm not very good at building these. This is probably my first time trying to actually build something like this. And I think the last one, what we're going to do is we're going to do another like a jewelry store. I think we'll go 3 instead of 4. I can't think of 4. I can only think of 3. So I think we're going to go a cafe or something, a jewelry store, and a clothing store. I've also got to think about where I'm going to put I've also got to think about where I'm going to put a stage. I've got to put a stage in here too. But I think that's going to go on the next floor, or I could maybe build like another way into it from here, maybe. And the best part about the stage, it could make its way to the second floor as well, and that could be how far it goes. If we do it from here, this could work. And then after the stage, we got to think of another thing to put out the back of it. I'm not going to put another stage out the back. It doesn't make much sense. Maybe we put like an art gallery or something out the back here. And then, because an art gallery would actually be pretty easy to build. And then I need to think of another one, which I want to do some lifeboats off the side on the 3rd floor. And then I need to build something in there. I'm thinking we'll build another couple stages in there, different shapes, different sizes. Maybe this one won't be as big as the one over at the front of the ship. Yeah, that could work. I'm just brainstorming some ideas. So sorry if I'm boring. I just need to think about these things. All right, we'll build this cafe thing now, and then we'll maybe think about starting the cafe. The first stage, and then we'll see what happens. I'm just thinking, okay? I'm thinking out loud, just like the song. It's the best way for people to think, eh? Like, yeah. How long has this gone for? Oh wow, nearly 30 minutes already. The best part about this build is that it's going to be primarily building it live. So basically I won't be doing this behind cameras or anything like that. I might even get Kurt to help me at some point with this. In case you don't know who he is a friend of mine. But yeah. I love this add-on. It's just like the wand add-on on Java. Oh crap, did I go too high? Okay, I only went up by 1. That's fine. Alright, let's see. Let's get rid of all this. Alright. I'm thinking when I do the stage as well, I'm thinking I might make it similar to how I did the... how I did the stage in my mansion on my previous build. I don't know, I'm still thinking. Maybe I can show you the stage. I have the build still available. I think I could show you if you're interested. I want to build another mansion, but by no particular theme, obviously. Just building a cool looking mansion. Honestly, I'll be honest, this mansion I thought looked pretty cool. It probably still does, but I think I could do a better job. I think I could do a better job. The only problem with this one is that it had a theme to it, which was the Nether. I built a lot of things with the Nether theme. I have a lot of castles, and I built one end theme build, which was a theme park. I built a theme park based on the end. Alright, looks like we got the shape of it sorted. I think I'm going to save the roof for later. You know what? Let's have a break from this and I'll show you now, eh? If I can find the world, I will show you. There it is. Yep, that's the world. Alright, here's the build. Wait, hang on, wait for it to load real quick. It's right here. This is the mansion I was talking about. I think I built this when the stained glass was a thing, and I wanted to use it somehow, but this is a nether themed nether mansion. It's pretty big, isn't it? That castle right next to it was actually a failed build, believe it or not. It was failed. But I'll show you what I'm thinking of building with the mansion, with the theatre. There's a theatre in this one actually. And I built a theatre just like this. I was thinking we could build something like this again. Maybe make it look a little better. It's cute. It's quite big. It's that's what she said. But yeah, this is kind of the theme I'm thinking of here for this. But I want to build it differently. Obviously not nether themed. Let's go all the way to the back and I'll just show you just how big this thing is. See, look, this is the back of the build. Look how far that stage is. It's so good, man. It is such a good build. But you could really get a perspective from just how big this thing is, eh? This is so big. Okay, I'm not going to say it this time. There was a couple failed experiments with this build. It is massive. It just shows you just how big this mansion is. Do you want to see the rest of it now? I might as well show you the rest of it while we're all here. I won't go into this thing because it's just pretty boring. It's just a library. Top floor has like a bigger thing. But yeah. See that? Like I said, the end themed for the theme park? Yeah, that was that one. It's pretty cool. I actually quite like what I did with this thing. But it ain't my favorite build. Do you see that castle just in front of it? That's my favorite build. It just turned out so good. I actually built this in honor of one of my other friends. I think we're still friends, I think. His name was Jacob, and he loved speakers. So I built these giant 2 speakers for him inside my Minecraft world, inside my mansion. One day we'll do a video together, but he doesn't want to come over here, so maybe we'll do like a short or something together. I don't know. And this is like a giant dining area. But the best thing about this one is that you can actually go outside. You can actually go outside. If you want to hang out here, you can hang out here outside on the roof. This mansion is one of the coolest things I've built in a while. But I think I could do better than this. What do you think? Do you think I could do better than this mansion? This has to be one of my coolest ones. Like, for example, this thing doesn't have a pool because, well, obviously it's a nether thing, but I think I could do better. Obviously, I'm going to not make it. I think I'm going to make it... I don't want to make it bigger than this one. I feel like this is too big. But I'm going to try. A lava pool could work, yeah, you're right. A lava pool could have worked, but I chose not to. It probably wouldn't fit well with the build itself. But yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. What would you rate this build out of 10, dude? Rate this build out of 10. I think I know what you'd probably say. A million, hey? Okay, I kind of expected that, to be honest. This is technically one of the biggest ones. Alright, I told you earlier that I had a favorite build. Do you want to see that castle behind me? This one. This castle, it might be smaller, but the coolest thing about this is if you look at the towers, they all go slightly higher every time with the towers. And that's just like the one thing about this castle that I love the most, because it made the castle look so much nicer. But anyway, if we go into here, I think I could do a better job of this castle too, to be honest. I think in my days of building, I've built these things for so long. These are considered old builds, but I think I could do better with them. I already have an idea on how I could possibly have made this one better. Maybe by adding a statue of the Wither or something like that. Speaking of statues, but there's not actually a whole lot to show here, to be honest. I couldn't think of anything for the bottom. I wish I could have done something with this, but there's really nothing I could have thought of. But yeah, that was back in the days. Maybe I should do that one time. Maybe we should consider rebuilding some of these cool builds that I've built off, like, before I even became a YouTuber. I built these before I became a YouTuber. But yeah, I built... I think this has to be one of my favorite looking castles out of all of them. And it's very simple design. It works. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I also have another castle up there. It's kind of like the opposite theme to that one. Like it's way bigger, but yeah. Now, like I said, statue. Remember the end theme? What a giant statue of the Ender Dragon. Hey, I love this build, man. I love this build. But yeah, there's a whole lot of theme park rides and stuff. I think there was even a part in time where I made the character teleport onto the dragon's butt, teleport through the dragon's butt, but I think I scrapped that idea. But yeah, that was the original idea. Like, to end the parkour thing, you'd have to go through the dragon's butt. I probably should consider getting those blocks back just to... Yeah, we'll just grab this. Yeah, that would be funny. Anyway, this is another thing in here. I also put another dragon head in here. This is actually a spleef course. And you can get in through the dragon's mouth, which is honestly really cool. I'm quite happy how this turned out. But yeah, I am no noob to building. Oh god. It's really cool stuff. Have you seen any of these builds before? Like, I've shown these builds in the past. No, you ain't. No. Yeah, I know. Alright, do you want to see some builds that I considered a noob, a failed build? Do you want to see some failed projects that I considered failed? Because I have had some fails, but yeah. Without my... Well, first of all, I'm going to say that with my first fail, definitely not this. This is one of my another favorite hotel. I'm going to say this. This was meant to be a factory. Completely butchered it. Another one here. I was meant to build the White House. Completely butchered it. Didn't want to do it anymore. I gave up on the White House build, but yeah. But yeah, I'm not exactly like... What the heck was the back as well? We also have the back of the... I also built the back. That's awesome. That is a fail. I really didn't know how to build the White House. I'm not an American, okay? I don't know how to build that kind of thing. You know what I really want to do one day? I want to get a big group of builders and just build something together that is massive. This little house here was also considered a failed project. The whole point of this one was to build it into different shapes, like have different shapes in the house. As you can see, there's like a triangle there, there's a square, and like half a circle. But this definitely turned out to be a failed project. Well, it wasn't my best design. But yeah, that's definitely a failed project. But yeah, those are basically some of my failed projects. But anyway, I think that's enough. My voice is... I'm starting to lose my voice. Yeah. Out of all the builds you've seen so far, dude, what's been your favorite? Mansion, the hotel, the castle. What's been your favorite? And you can only have one. Choose one. Choose one, not all. Yeah, only one. I'm gonna go back to this as well. What did we do for that one? We did the this one here, right? The castle. Okay, the little one, eh? Okay. You mean my like the one I also had? You know, I'm gonna try something different with this. I haven't built the cashier in a bit of a different shape. I've always traditionally just gone in a straight line. Let's try something different this time, eh? And then I think we did one going from here, so we'll do same thing here. I think we'll just do that there, and then that there. That kind of works. Yeah, that kind of works. I'm kind of happy with that. Put one in the middle and then put a trapdoor right here. There we go. Cool bit. Alright, I guess that's a good start. Now, I want to build this a bit differently compared to how I built previous cafes. I've built some before. Bank Cafe. You'll see that coming soon. But yeah. I think we're just gonna go simple for this, I think. Let's go maybe that one. And then for this I think we'll use a slab. And I think we'll use something like maybe something like this, I think. Get rid of the turtle shell, we don't need that. And I think I'm gonna try this. We're gonna go 2 out. We're gonna go about 2 here, and then go only this one here. 1, 2. Alright, does that work? I guess that kind of works. The best part is about this thing, I actually remember what this kind of looked like. There was seats like there, but there wasn't many really seats. So I'm only going to need to put 4 in here, which is alright. We're already nearly finished with the cafe, which is pretty good actually. No, I think we're going to start from here. We'll put that here, and then we'll put across 1, and then do the same thing going across. I ain't no noob. I am one of the best builders out there. And then try that. That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Maybe we could put some cool stuff like this in here, like that, and then see if that works. Oh wait, no, it won't work because I have to put one over here too, and that's not going to work, is it? Nah. We're going to go with something else. I think we're going to have to go with the signs, I think. I don't like doing that, but I'll do it anyway. Alright, let's see, can we find them? Yeah. That gives me another idea about the hanging signs. Why don't we put like signs saying what they are, clothes store, cafe, or, you know? We've also got to build fancy restaurants in here too. That gives me an idea. What if we built the fancy restaurant right at the back here? We could have like, what if we had this giant space right here be the entire restaurant? We could have two entrances, one from here, one from the other side. It could work, and I'd only have to build one restaurant at the very least. Maybe I can build two, though. Maybe I should build two. I don't know. This idea is always brewing in my mind. It's a cool idea. Alright, back to this. Place some torches down. I don't want to place too many, otherwise I'm just gonna... I think we're good here. Yeah, here, and then we go here. There we go, put another one over here. Put one in the middle roughly, because it's kind of dark. One here, and then one here. We'll put one right here, we'll put one right in here. Ooh, no, not there. We can hide it well if we put it down here. Yep. Put one over here, one over here. I'm thinking we could put... We'll put another slab here, followed with the same thing we did before, but obviously we need to put a piece of gold. Obviously that's how you got to have like some sort of currency, right? So we'll use that again. We'll do that same thing we did before. I guess we'll put two here instead, and put the gold bars in here. Do the same thing again, but here, 1, 2, and then put these two here, and then do this. That works, I guess. Oh wait, you know what every good cafe needs? It needs some sort of board showing the menu or whatever. I'm thinking what we might do today is we might just wrap it up after this, after we've done the next one, which will be, I think we're just going to do a similar one to this one, and just make it out of jewelry, whatnot. I don't know. We'll think about it. You know, this is my first time actually building a small cafe. I've never built something like this before. That looks alright. I'm not going to bother putting anything in there because, well, this is only a build. It's not actually functional. Yeah, it's actually my first time building a cafe. I think I did a pretty good job. What do you think? Did I do a good job with this little cafe? I think I did a pretty good job. Alright, now we're just going to build another store pretty much identical to this one. But we're just going to build it for jewelry. But perhaps we should use a different currency, like netherite maybe. And that could be like how you pay for... Man, I'm getting so many ideas because I have a big brain. Okay, I think this one was 6. These are 6. This is 6. 1, 2, 3, and then go another 6 like that, and then I guess we'll just continue the pattern. I'm just wondering, is this going to be a big enough spot for a restaurant? Also, so another thing, first time building a restaurant. Never built a restaurant before. Alright, that's another first. I've never built a restaurant before either. We're gonna have a lot more fun building the restaurant, I think, though, but we're not doing it in today's video, today's stream. Why am I calling it a video when I gave up on videos? But yeah, this is really cool. I think I could get my friend to maybe help me with the next one. I think. I reckon I could use some help building the restaurant. Another thing we've also got to consider building a place to play mini games. We could build an arcade. Never built an arcade either. We could build an arcade in this one too. But what floor should we build it in? I think we should do it at the third floor. Because the third floor, we already have no idea what we're doing with it. We already know what we're going to do with the first and second. Doing a finale. For what? My videos? Nah, we're not doing I'm not doing a finale for the videos. It's just gonna stop when it stops. All I'm gonna do for, you could call it a finale, I'm just gonna make another Let's Talk kind of video saying what's happening with the future of this channel regarding streaming shorts. Obviously we're not going to do videos, so I can't say that we're doing videos still, so alright, now I want to bring up one thing, and this is kind of important. I don't want to talk about the seizure anymore, okay? I've talked about it so many times, but after Wednesday, I don't wish to talk about it anymore. I think that's a fair statement. Now, we could possibly just build it identical, but should we build something different? Maybe we could build something a little different or something. Since we want jewelry to look kind of cool, kind of different, I kind of want to make this look a little bit different to how we did in the previous one. What did I say I was going to build here? Oh yeah, a restaurant. A restaurant actually might be doable, but Jesus Christ, I really want to build it bigger. I want it to build it to about the level of where I want the next floor to be, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not gonna, I want to build this, I'm gonna build this nice and big, but this doesn't feel big enough to be a floor, you know? I'm not gonna build it, but I think I'm gonna build it a little bit bigger. I'm gonna go a little bit higher than this to make it to the next floor, because I kind of have an idea of what I want in mind for the I kind of have an idea of what I want in mind for this next part, which is going to be the restaurant. I think we'll build a giant arcade instead of a casino. I was thinking about a casino, but I think we'll build it in a different floor. We've got to build it in like maybe a third or fourth floor or something like that. No, not a fourth floor. We'll just go 3 floors, and then yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say. I am losing my voice, man. I would like to stop talking. I think I'm gonna wrap this stream up soon because I'm losing my voice. That's not gonna work, is it? Okay, you know what? I have to do this now, otherwise it's going to drive me crazy. So we'll put this here, and then we'll put the toolbox out. If I can find it. Okay, now we'll do it later. Not a big deal. You know, I did the same thing in the last stream I did on this. I lost my voice in the last one too, but that's why I'm sticking to an hour for this one. Or maybe I just need to get some water or something. Okay, and then this one we're gonna put this one here, this one here. We'll put this one here, this one here. On there, on there. And then, okay. We need some netherite now, which will go here. Yep, we'll go netherite. This is how you pay for it with the netherite. There we go, that works. Alright, what are we doing here? For those of the people that want to comment on this after the stream, tell me what you think of this build so far. It'll be interesting to hear others' opinions. I don't know. I think we're gonna go like this. It's a good build, I know. And the funny thing about this build is that it's only just the beginning. There's so much more to this build than beats the eye. Like, you guys don't know what I have in mind for the bedrooms. You guys don't know what I might have in mind for the top floor. I've still got to build all those, and you have no idea what I'm going to do with this thing. But I do know, but I can assure you this. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. I'm thinking for that theatre, we might just do something similar to how we did the one in the mansion build. I'm thinking we'll just do something similar to that. Keep it simple, keep it easy, and then we'll just keep it looking easy, I guess. I'm thinking simple might be best, so if we just do something very similar to that, it should work well. But I do have a little bit of an idea that I might change, just so we can get it to the next floor, because we want this we want this thing to be able to get to the second floor without fail. So what I'm thinking, okay, I'm done talking. I'd rather show you than talk it out. I think in the next one we're going to do on this, I think we're just going to focus primarily on the restaurant, and then in the next one, obviously, we're going to copy and paste all of these buildings, vice versa, put it over here. That one shouldn't take too long. and then do the same thing on the other side. But we still got all this other space here that we could use. I'm thinking we could just maybe scrap it and just build a whole lot more shops over here. I don't think we need to build anything crazy here. Alright, you know what? I want to show you something now. And people are leaving. Okay. Have a little bit of a break from building that thing, and because it's nearly done anyway, we might as well just have a little break. I want to show you just how big I want this next floor to be, and this is going to go for all the floors too. I also want to point that out. We're not going to build it all like this, okay? I promise you, this won't take long. I just need like a little way of showing where I want this thing to be. So if I just go to about here. Obviously, we want it to be a bit taller than the other one. I'm thinking EID. What's ID? What are you talking about? I'm thinking we want this to be a fairly big build, so I want this to be maybe roughly this big. You can kind of see a huge difference with how big that is. Are you okay there, dude? That's how big I want this floor to kind of be, because I'm also thinking of building chandeliers and stuff too. EID is something my friend said at school once. Okay, that is confusing. You can always ask him what it means. Just saying. Okay, now we put some ores in here. I'm thinking we'll go... Huh, wow, okay. Oh, thank you. I muted on accident. I often do it. Thank you for that. I think that's because a plane flew by and yeah. This kind of works, eh? That might explain why people were leaving. Alright, that looks pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Alright, I think it's time we wrap this up here. Alright. Leave a like if you guys want me to continue this build. I think I'm quite happy with how these shops turned out. I think I just got to copy and paste it to the other side now. I kind of had to that time. I'll figure out how that works later, but yeah. Okay, my brain is too tired to think. I am not doing this anymore. Alright, I'm having a break. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Leave a like if you guys want me to do more, okay? I think before the next stream starts though, I will figure out how to do this. But yeah, next one's going to be the restaurant. Bye bye. Bye bye.